Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Bag Brigade. Hope everybody's having a good Monday. It's Monday. Still for a little bit longer anyway. It's a typical Monday. I did have a appointment with my regular doctor to get like prescriptions refilled and stuff. Apparently there was a miscommunication about my Spiriva. And I went almost a whole month without it because they didn't call it in for me. I don't know what the heck went on. My doctor apologized, and when I told him I've been coughing up phlegm every day, I have COPD, like a mild form of COPD. It's not severe, but I do cough up phlegm every day, and I'm triggered by dust and smoke, and various things cause me coughing fits and that sort of thing, and I'm prone to getting bronchitis fairly easily, or at least I was until I moved last year, last July, the July before this year, July 2022, we moved into this house. Before that, we were living in a very rundown mobile home in the country. Well, sort of in the country, not in the country as much as Eva is. Where you got like 20 some miles of back roads, but off the highway, on a dirt road in a trailer park, kind of in the country. But there was mold and stuff in that trailer, and I had slumlords that wouldn't do anything to repair it. And so, but we were lucky enough that we got into this place. While this place still needs repairs and things, but it doesn't have any mold or bugs or anything like that. So very fortunate and blessed to have been able to get into a better place. So even though we've had our issues here too, but nothing like the old place. Nothing like the old place. So I still feel fortunate to be here. Anyway, but went to the doctor, and I'm holding steady at 328. So I hadn't lost any more since last week. But that's good. The doctor, the nurse says, "Good Lord," she said, "every time you show up here, you're smaller." She said, "Pretty soon, there's just not gonna, just." She said, "You just, wasting away." I said, "No, I'm not wasting away." But then my A1C was down to 5.6. And that's a whole point. I was 6.5 about 6 months ago. So there's that. And oh, my stomach's making noise. But and no, Sue, I haven't named my new stomach. I could name it not something inappropriate for the channel, but I'm not. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to name it. It's just my stomach. It's still my stomach. It's only just about this big now. So, no, we're not naming it. But, and I asked my doctor about this little waddle thing that seems to be happening with my neck. He told me, he said, "You'll be okay." He said, "That's just a different distribution of your fat." I said, because I know my thyroid's right there. Your thyroid is right there in your neck. And so I was like, is that something to do with my thyroid? And he said, "No." He said, "That's just your fat redistributing." Really? Right now, Theodore? Y'all, hold on a minute. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. You know what happened. They wanted out. The dogs. They have radar. Me and John have talked about this. They have radar. As soon as I pick up a crochet hook, or as soon as I hit record on a video, all of a sudden, they want out. Wait. Oh, she's picking up a crochet hook. I think I need to go pee. Ooh, I think she hit record. I think I need to go pee. Every single time. I kid you not. I can't tell you how many times I have had to start my video over because as soon as I sit here with this tripod and hit record. Here comes Theodore. And bouncing from one foot to the other, you know, like a little child needing to go to the bathroom, which requires me to get up from the chair, go to the back door, and let them out. And then when they get done, they nose the door back open, and then we had to go over and, you know, finish closing and locking the back door again, because I don't have a doggy door for 80-pound dogs. I don't think they make doggy doors that big. So I'll call Johnny in here. Say hi, Johnny.
Hey.
Yeah, so Johnny's sitting behind the camera on my bed. So when they come back in the door, he's going to go over there and close the door for me, so I don't have to get back up. Anyway, let's go over our seashell of the day, why don't we? And it's a beauty. Then at least I'm not playing catch up like yesterday, right? Okay. So I'm having to pry it out of its little bag because it's a big one. Oh, for love. It doesn't want to come out of this bag. I really don't want to. I should have did this before I got back on here. The struggle is real, y'all, to try to wedge this out of this little mesh bag. There we go. Success. All right, this is called a knobby starfish. I concur. That's what it looks like, too. It's knobby, all right. I think I skint a cuticle trying to get it out. Workman's comp. Oh, anyway. Can you get workman's comp when you work for yourself? I don't think so. Anyway, what does it say about this knobby starfish? A starfish, a star-shaped marine creature with a rough, textured body and short arms covered in small knobs. Knobby starfish play a significant role in maintaining the health of coral reefs by controlling the population of invertebrates and algae. Very cool. So, now I have seen, and I really got to remember to link her channel below, but I have seen Ying, that China woman that I talked about in some of the other videos. I have seen her actually take, not this particular starfish, but really big ones, and cook them and eat them. But she takes the back of them right here, and there's apparently in these little folds, there's little meat that she takes out and eats. Who knew? I'm not gonna worry about putting that back in that bag right now, because I got other things I want to show y'all. I did get some Christmas cards, and then I got some Happy Mail from Shannon, the Spoony Stitcher. You ain't gonna believe what she sent me. Let me go over the cards first. Let's see here, because I got some cards the other day that I forgot to mention in yesterday's video. That I felt bad after I got done uploading and everything, and then I realized that I hadn't shown these. This one is from Shirley Bovey, and this is a small little card here, and it says, Christmas means giving. The Father gave his Son, and the Son gave his life. Without giving, there is no true Christmas, and without sacrifice, there is no true worship. Gordon B. Hinckley. Merry Christmas, Shirley. It's quite beautiful. And she did write me a personal note in here, and she included a worry worm with a little poem on there. And I think she made something else and put it in here too. Yes. It's a stitch marker with little stitch markers attached to it. Isn't that beautiful? That is so, so pretty. And see, there's like one big one, and then there's like little ones attached to it. Look how beautiful that is. And how did she know I preferred silver over gold? Oh, so beautiful. And then that turquoise bead right there. Oh my goodness, is that not beautiful? Thank you so much, Shirley. You touched my heart with that. So pretty. Such a good Christian woman. Let's see. And this one is from our Sue Mama Sue. She had just asked me in Saturday Night's Live, did I get her card yet? I got it today. And it's got old classic look for Saint Nick. I like this look. This is nice. Makes you think that there might have been an old man that went around giving Christmas presents to the less fortunate children. It says, Amanda and boys, Merry Christmas to you and yours this holiday season. And it says, love, Mama Sue. Thank you, Sue. That's beautiful. Really nice card. And then I got 2 cards from Miss Beverly. Well, she put her husband on there, Ernest and Beverly Fowler. I think she sent two different. Oh, this one's called a big hug. It said sometimes it's nice to have a big hug from someone who cares. And I think this is the one she sent me when I was, before I got this well, during my recovery from my surgery. And she wrote me a personal note in here because she had sent one card that got lost in the post and I never got. And it says, so I'm sending you one, just a hug, just for you, thinking of you. You're a yarny mama, Beverly. And that actually made me cry, since I'm no longer speaking to my own mother for very good reasons. That means a lot to me. Miss Bernadine considers herself my internet mama. And so now I have a yarny mama too. So I appreciate that. I take all the volunteer mamas I can get, because my own mother's not worth having. And then she also sent me a lovely Christmas card. And this one she wrote in gold marker. So pretty. Oh, and this card is gorgeous. Look at that. It's sparkly. I don't know if y'all can see that that's sparkly, but it is. I like the little deer and the rabbits at the tree. And it's got red cardinals in there. And it says, the true gifts of Christmas are for the heart to enjoy. And then inside it says, may his love always bless you, his joy always fill you, his presence always keep you close to all that is good. Wishing you God's best at Christmas and in the new year. Christmas blessings, Bev and Bill Fowler. I just want to make sure I was pronouncing that right, because I don't always read cursive correctly. And she's a channel. Her and Sue both are channel members. And now I'll get to Shannon's Happy Mail, and she wrote a card. She's very creative. Look how cool that is. And her card is also very pretty. Look at that. And she just wrote me it just says Merry Christmas, Amanda, boys, and pups. And she put a picture of a little doggy in there, a little sticker of a doggy. Isn't that cute? And that note's between me and her. I usually just say personal notes between me and the writer. And I don't know how, I do have some new subscribers, so y'all may not know. Back in October, I believe it was, she did some, the Spoonie Stitcher has this amigurumi pattern called Tots. And so she makes tot people. It's just this little she made tot characters from Harry Potter, the Harry Potter. I think that's where she started when she released the tutorials for those, and then she decided that she would make tots out of her friends, her fellow content creators, and she didn't spare anybody. She made one of me. So this is her. Doesn't it look like me? Maybe they'll let this be my thumbnail. I think she nailed it. She totally nailed it. Yes, and I love this little thing. It's so cute. It is so cute. It's got my little glasses. I think there's even stitches in there for eyelashes, which you can't see my eyelashes. My eyelashes are blonde, but I do have longer eyelashes. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And then when she and I had just finished watching the whole 15 seasons of the show Supernatural, and I'm a huge fan of the character Dean, played by Jensen Ackles on that show, and I said, I wonder if you could do a Dean tot, and she kind of said, well, I'll try, and so it never really went past that conversation, and then so I figured, she's a spoonie, so she's got multiple chronic conditions. So I just kind of, I left it there. I didn't, talk about it any further. And so I figured, she just hadn't got around to it, or she had other things on her plate, quite a few things on your plate when you're chronically ill. And so I just, and she's running a YouTube channel, and she puts out a ton of content. So I didn't think no more about it until today when I opened this package, and she indeed made me a Dean tot. And she nailed this one too. Meet Dean Winchester. It is absolutely spot on. If you've never watched the show Supernatural, you can just Google Supernatural, the show, and look at the character Dean Winchester, and you'll see what I'm talking about. She totally nailed it. Totally nailed it. And I love it. I love it. I really do. And she also made me a couple of other little goodies. If I can find both of them that are left in here. I stuck them both back in here, but there they are. Okay. And these, I know probably supposed to be stitch markers, but I'm going to wear them on Christmas for earrings. Because I'm just weird like that. Because they're so pretty. And so cute. And they're little Christmas balls, and they're lever back. So, look at that. And they're matching. Let me see if I can get it to stop moving. Well, that's impossible. But anyway, you get the point. They're matching little green balls, and they are adorable. And so, Christmas, you see a Christmas video, I'll be wearing these for earrings. Because why not? Because I can. And then she also made me this lovely hook with these are silicone beads. I do know, I've seen these before. And this is very similar to the hooks the clover and tulip hooks I use. So yes, this will work. This is a 5mm hook. I don't have a whole lot of 5mm hooks, so this is fine. So and I've been meaning to dip my toe back into the amigurumi stuff. I just haven't done it. So I'm sure this is her little gentle push. More amigurumi tries. I'm sure that's what this means. I'm sure that's what she means by this. But eventually I'll dip my toe back in it. But I got other things to work on. But I'm tickled to have this hook. This is really cute, and I like it a lot. So I'm going to get some I got some thinner 4-weight yarn that I will work on with this. That red yarn that I got from Knit Picks the other week. I believe that will require a 5mm yarn hook. So I'm going to put all this back in here so that the doggy woggies don't get to it. Theo especially, and he's right there. He might think it's a toy, and then he can play with it. But And the other fiber related thing I did today, after I went to the doctor and then I went to Walmart and picked up some prescriptions and got some I'll tell you about this in a minute, but I wanted to show you the hat that I made to go with the cardigan that I just finished. This is for Melody. This will go with her cardigan. I got to get it. I'm probably going to wash it here in a little bit. Will came home and immediately wanted to wash his sheets and stuff. So, but I will put that and get that already packaged up. That'll go out Thursday. She knows this. But, yeah. But, I went to Walmart today and was looking at clothes, and they had my favorite friend there, you know, Clarence. I always tell you that. I always tell the kids, "There's my friend Clarence," because I don't like to pay full price for things. Y'all know what I mean. No one likes to pay full price for anything, because they get us coming and going these days with groceries and gas and groceries and everything else. And so I bought this shirt, this hoodie, because it was so soft, for one. And it says it's let's see what it says here, because I took the tag off. It is a 3X, size 22. That's what it says. And I said, ooh, I just talked about that I wanted to get down to a size 22. I hadn't been a size 22 since I was like 25 years old. And so that's a goal, right? And even I talked about it, that I needed to buy me a goal shirt, you know, a goal garment, you know, something to get and put up, so that I could, you know, look at it and say, you know what, I'm going to get into that. I'm going to get into that. And so I bought this. It was $7. Okay. It's athletic wear, but anyway, and it's my favorite color, of course. And I wanted to buy the matching pants, but they didn't have it in the same size. They didn't have the matching pants in the same size. But it's real nice. It's got the little pocket on the front, the little things for your hands in the front. And so then I get home, and I got to looking at it, and I was like, So I took the tag off, and I was sitting here in my chair, and then I put it on, and it fit. And I was like, well, so much for it being my goal shirt. Because I put it on over this shirt. And so I stood up and had Johnny take a pic, and I put the hood over my head. It comes like all the way down, like here on my head. And so I took this silly picture, had Johnny take this silly picture and send it to Eva. And I said, so much for the goal shirt. It already fits. And now I had to figure something else out. So, yeah, I'll be wearing this tomorrow. So, yeah, another non-scale victory. So tickled about that. And my oldest son's lady friend, her birthday is, I think he said the 28th. And so that gives me 10 days to make a crop top cardigan, granny stitch cardigan. So I'm gonna, you know, start doing my Speedy Gonzalez stitching with this yarn here. This is what I bought for her a couple of months ago to make for her Christmas. And I asked her, did she want a pullover or a crop top cardigan? And she told me a crop top cardigan. So this is what I will start. This color is called, let's see here, Black Pepper Swirl. And it is the Premier Sweet Rolls. And I have 6 of these. Now, she's 5'9", and she's not skinny, but not fat, if that makes sense. I think she's probably about a 1X. But she's a well-built young lady, you know. She looks kind of athletic, if that makes sense. She looks like she works out or something, you know. So like you wouldn't want to upset her. She looks kind of tough. I'll put it. She's beautiful, don't get me wrong. She's stunning. But you wouldn't want to make her mad and have to fight her. I'll put it that way. But yeah, a crop top cardigan out of this yarn. And I have a neck light somewhere, but I have this little LED lamp here that shines like right over my shoulder as I'm sitting here, and it'll be fine. Plus there's enough gray in this yarn that it should be fine. But it won't take me that long to make it. It'll be nice just to, you know, work with something different for a little bit. And just something that I can gift, and then the next one will be a granny square pullover, and then the next one will be a cardigan. So things that are quick, you know. But I feel more like I'm back to myself, you know, back to my joking, having a good time self. And that feels really good. We had homemade chili again tonight with the hot sauce. Spicy. And Johnny put some of that Slap Your Mama Cajun seasoning in there. He said, "Mama, I think that made it good." And I said, "I agree, it was really good." It's about time for another little 3/4 of, you know, like a fourth of a bowl. That's my helping size. And Johnny learned really quickly, and I have to say that I'm extremely blessed that he learned really quickly how much to give me when he fixes, because he spoils me. I'll just have to say that I'm a very spoiled mama, and that he will fix my food for me if I'm not feeling up to getting around and doing it. He will go in there and he'll fix my bowl for me, and he knows to give me about this much. And he'll even put he knows even how much chili versus hot sauce ratio to put in there for me. He knows how much hot sauce to put in there for me and everything. And because he learns by repetition, and he knows I can only eat about a little less than half a can of soup, and then I have to put the rest up and then eat the other, you know, eat the rest later. And even then I don't eat the whole second half. I usually like eat as much of the second half as I can, and then I let the dogs finish the bowl. Because it doesn't make any sense to put up what little bit is left in the bowl. So yeah, that's how that's going. But yeah, anyway, I'm still trying to debate on if I want to go join that gym that I don't have to pay for. I'll probably go down there maybe next week or so. I think I'm going to probably just try to wait and go after the first of the year, after Christmas and all that stuff is dealt with. I think that's a good time. Maybe that'll be my, dare I say it, New Year's resolution. I haven't made one of them, and I can't even tell you when, because, you know, people are notorious for breaking them, the New Year's resolutions. So I haven't made one because I knew I wouldn't stick to it. So yeah, so New Year's resolutions I don't typically make, but I think this year I might make one, and that resolution might be to go join that gym and do some low impact, you know, easy going kind of exercises, and work myself up to, you know, actually working out, or at least go check into it, right? So, and if you see my material has fallen down in the window over there, we've had a drastic change in temperature, and so Yeah, the tape gave out. I can't believe duct tape gave up that quickly, but oh well. And I meant to get the tension rods at Walmart today, but my back got to hurting me halfway through the store, and I had to leave. So I still have osteoarthritis and bone spurs in my spine. Just because I lost a bunch of weight does not mean that has stopped being a problem. And so walking around that store, my back just started aching really bad, and I just had to pick up my prescriptions, check out my items, and leave. And so I got 2 prescriptions I have to go back and pick up tomorrow. So I'll go get the tension rods tomorrow, and then fix this window and fix that window. So it'll just have to be down, because I have to move a bunch of stuff that's in front of there, and then move this chair, and then move that chair, and then get the little ladder, and then get, it's just a whole ordeal to fix it. And I just didn't have it in me to go over there and try to fix it tonight. So it'll just have to lay there like that until tomorrow. It's not a big deal. I'm not gonna stress out about it, and the dogs aren't gonna stress out about it, because they're snoozing on my bed like it's their job. Like they get paid in biscuits to lay around. Well, they kind of do. Because when they're good and they lay around and they don't get into things, I typically give them biscuits for that. Anyway, I hope y'all have a good night. Please remember that I love you, and so does Jesus. And I will see y'all again on the next one. Bye now.